All right. Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon to some of you, according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's live broadcast right here from our homeland, Radio Biafra, here in Biafra land, where I am broadcasting from. Thank you. Omochineke. We move. Thank you for joining us. Mazi Nnamdi. The gospel must be preached. Our people must also control their emotions, and you must also try to remember the past battles we have confronted, knowing that greater ones than those ones are also coming. And that is why your emotion must be controlled by you. Do not allow me to control your emotion or any other person, and do not prepare an excuse that you think you can present to Nnamdi Kanu and tell him, I am sorry, I was deceived because I did not understand what was going on. As if the struggle was meant for you to understand what is going on at every given time. I was deceived and I dumped you in DSS. Then I followed charlatans and idiots. I abandoned IPOB. So you think you can prepare such excuse for Nnamdi Kanu? Or you can say that I was attacked. My religion was attacked. My Omenala was attacked. So my Christianity was attacked. My Judaism was attacked. So I felt so bad. So I left IPOB and I dumped you. I abandoned you in DSS. You are dreaming. You are dreaming. No excuse. No excuse. Only Nnamdi Kanu can provoke you. Chikedozem cannot provoke you. He was called as you were called. But he's our leader. If you think you did not understand him, you say, okay, I was deceived. He is also a servant. Only Nnamdi Kanu can provoke you. Until you have this mentality, you will never use somebody and prepare as an excuse why you fell out. Some of you were holding something at hand. Nothing to hold. Only Nnamdi Kanu can provoke you. He has not provoked you. You want to use it as a word? Okay, you want to use me. You want to use religion and give excuse. You want? That's what you are preparing. You have failed. Nnamdi Kanu told us in Umuahia, not on Radio Biafra, that I don't need complaint. What I need is result. In I prepare complaint. So you are preparing complaint. He told us I don't need complaint. Nafaruku in the palace. Okay, you want to use foreign. See, he provoked me. You want to use Omote Biafra. Okay, I was provoked by Omote Biafra. So I left IPOB and I abandoned Nnamdi Kanu in detention. You are dreaming. You are dreaming. I was deceived by director. I thought you said we should listen to Simon. Then the director will ask you, did I tell you to take command from him? Listening is different from taking command. And your stupidity will appear before your presence. Anumpama. Listening is different from taking order. Listen to Omote Biafra. Is that not what our leader said? Listen to Ikem Patrick. Is that not true? Listen to Okechu. Is that not true? Listen to Ikem Iruago. Is that not true? Listen to Prince Darlington. Is that not true? Listen to Radio Biafra. Is that not true? Listen to Mayegun Diary. A Yoruba man. Is that not true? Did he tell you to take order from them? Idiots. Did I say she listened to Simon? He didn't say take order from them. Did he say take instruction from them? You are preparing an excuse. You have fallen. No excuse. Hold yourself. We need you. You are needed. There are 100 men and I prepare now, since this event, if our leader is here, he cannot get them. Now you are included. How are you included? The 100 men are leaders of 100 departments, or from the 100 departments, they will lead people. They will not be alone. These are heads. People will come from defense, leaders, right? They are commanders. They will come from media, commanders. So many of them will come from agriculture, commanders. You need these things. Some will come. All these things are command. There will be 100, right? And all of us will be under them. They will be commanding us. So you are useful. Do not be deceived with 100 men as if it is not real. People are trying to impose themselves. It is real, but you are included because these are 100 commanders that will work with our leader, and they are leading people from their back. Did you understand? We are the people they will lead. You may be part of those that will lead us. That is what I want to bring to you as we move to expose them, because we want to reflect back, right? While we march. Thank you. Your duty is to share as we proceed. Because our leader told us earlier that as we proceed, that Chukwu Kikabiama in the heavens presides over every of our proceedings. Now you know. Now. He presides. We don't shake. That's why you think somebody provoked me. Every man, okay, you saw the prophecies coming to pass. And you don't want to wait to see the prophecy that Biafra will come. You don't want to wait. You witness other prophecies. You want to give excuse. And you don't know that a leader gave a prophecy that this is the IPOB. So you get prophecy, others you believe. Said, this is the IPOB that I lead. He did not say any other thing. He did not say autopilot. He said, this is the IPOB that I lead is going to restore Biafra. Now you know. So you believe other prophecies will come to pass. This will not come to pass. He told you that they will do everything humanly possible to stop us. Did you understand? But they will fail. So you don't believe those ones are also prophecies on the things we are passing through are included in that prophecy. Are they not doing everything humanly possible? This is their last chance. This is their last fight. They are deploying it. And they are deploying it on Nnamdi Kanu because he beat them. The strategy he came with is not the strategy they want. They are trying to start war in our land, but the pattern of IPOB have subdued them. They are now fighting us in a criminal manner. They hide, they kill, they deny. In Nigeria, they kill, they deny. Police kill, they deny. You know they are on illegal duty here. They are in another country. You know, they are invaders. They cannot be bold enough and say, we kill them. No, they never said. Did you understand? They always deny. Because we have done great job. IPOB have done it. You can kill in Zamfara. You said you kill Nigerians. You don't do it here. You kill in Plateau. Hey, they are Nigerians. They are different. Because they are Nigerians. We have a flag here. We have our country. We have our vigilante, not army. ESN. We have, what is it called? Security outfit. Not army. Not Biafra army. There is no Biafra badge on their. That's why if you see Nigerian police and army presenting flag and say, we invented IPOB ESN card, you'll be laughing. Why must you get flag of the country with a vigilante group? Security outfit, they are now holding Biafra flag and Nigerian American flag, Israeli flag in the bush, showing it to who? Showing it to the grasses. So you bring that flag, you hide it. So a hidden flag, is it flag? How can ESN be operating with a flag in the bush? Hey, we invented ESN car and said you are a fool. You are an idiot. Why can't you go live when you were invading it? From where you stop on the road. People will count 2 posts to where you are calling ESN camp. But you know that ESN camp, you will march 2 hours, some 3 hours, some 4 hours, bar leg before you get there. There is no road. ESN, IPOB consulted for them. That's why, if you see people parading with Sienna, healers, or Jeep, hey, our men, these are terrorists. We did not consult road for ESN in the bush, where they will be driving car. In all the camps where ESN was assembled, when they were saluting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did you see any car? Did you see any bus? Did you see any healers? Did you see Sienna there? That is an evidence. You will see that when a security outfit are being launched, everything they are being used will be present there. Don't you see it in Imo? Don't you see it in the government Now, did you not see it in the ESN camp? When they were launched as they are. There was nothing. You saw some of them have no single weapon on their hand. That's how they are. No boasting. There was no vehicle around them when they were launched. Can you go back to the picture and videos? Get us anywhere you see vehicle. How come people come with Sienna and Jeep and the cars? Our men, because they wear black. Are you mad? Are you foolish? Are you stupid? So you hold Biafra flag, you go inside the bush, you hide it. I think the flag are being raised. And somebody bring flag. And we find it in the camp. Doing what? Showing it to the grasses or animals. Are you mad? We are going to pray before we go into it now. We are going to pray. Wherever the Spirit leads us to, we deal with them. Right? This is war front. Ụfọdụ nwere ike ịbịa ebe a hit in. Yes, hit in. Ọma na m nwere rechargeable fan. Ọmọkwa my environment ni kwesịghị ịgba gel mgbe ọbụla. People amaghị ụdị ọgwụ anọ. Amaghị m otu nwa agwọ ọ na-adị. Mejọ nwa agwọ, ọ nwa atụ ego, ọ mmadụ ego. Anọ na war front, ị nọrọ ebe ịdị free, ị nwere ọkụ, right? Ma nọ ebe mgbachichiri ụzọ, right? Enweghị ọkụ, mgbakwa jen taa gbakwa ya echi, a suspect ya m, enwere kasị na m na-eme yahoo, enwere kasị na m na onye a na-apịa ọrụ, gịnị mere ndị bịa nọ n'ọrụ? Ọmadụ ma mere my own business taa, with the time, bịakwa serve Biafra, ọghọtago? So, from there, your police na onye dị otu a nọ na-awapụcha n'ihe ya ọgba jen. But iji ọtụtụ igwe ahụ ebe iti na ọma na m na-ata ahụ n'afọ ka m nọ hie na-ekwesịrị ịgba jen. But for security reasons, because atago m afọ, enwere m things m na-eme avoid n'obodo a. Before gị hụ mmanụ ruo, enwere things m na-eme avoid. Ana m deprive onwe many things. I can be 1 week, you can't see me. Imego na m ga-emefuru onye ọkada. Ima special ọkada ndị na-agara m ozi. Do you know how much you spent? Do you know? Ozi kwesịrị iji 200 ka imego nọ na-efu. For security reasons. In my ability in our bodies. Hey, why you put fan? You are hungry. And your people have, and you're joking, and you're in Jaffa, you don't know. We are hungry. When we are blessed by God. We are hungry. If they say you are hungry, in Jaffa, are you mad? In Jaffa? If you go to the village, enweta onwe gị na Turkey, enweta onwe gị na Germany, enweta nọ hit na bad. You are hungry. So actually said the giraffe. So Mwango was okay. Are you telling me that Omatego was okay? Matego was okay. Ojuku was okay. Don't you know that Ojuku, the father is the wealthiest? Why didn't you guys sleep? Mad people. Hey, you are hungry. But we are in the prisons in abroad. As if we don't have anything. Blessed people, we are languishing in prison. You are hungry. Mad people. Stupid idiots. Narekele na rotuto na rajama na mbulelu na richi sibuchi. Odi onye dịka gị, odi onye a ga-eji tụnyere gị. Ọ dịghị, ndị a niile na-akpọ onye wu mmadụ. Ọ dịghị onye ma ya fọzie echi. Onye wu mmadụ gị nwakere ihe ahụ, a ga-ejizi ya tụnyere gị. Ịbụ n'uchi, obi si ike anyị bụ na ihe ndị gwara anyị na-abịa na mmezu. And o nwere ụzọ ukwu osisi ise isi na a ga-ahụ n'ala ekwere na nkwa. O nwere onye mara obodo ọzọ nọ ya gwa anyị. But anyị ma na ọ nọ n'obodo anyị na anyị ga-enweta ụdara, anyị ga-enweta ube mgba, anyị ga-enweta nkwụ, anyị ga-enweta aka ilu, na anyị ga-enwetakwa ngwọ n'ala ekwere na nkwa. O zuru ezu n'ala anyị, anyị echetabe ndị ọzọ, anyị na-ebuli ike elu. Ọ bụ ya mere ndị nna nna ya na-ekpe ekpere ngọzi maka na ị gosiri ha onwe gị. Ihe a na-ekpe ekpere ogologo ndụ na ahụ ike ka ha nwee ike rie uru ihe ndị nyere anyị. Ma ndị iro bịara ebe a chụsaa anyị. Nara ekele na ikpokọtaga anyị taa site na redio Biafra. Imeela eze udo wee chetara anyị ụlọ. Imekwala na ndị iri kpalitere ka ha wee gosi ike niile itinye n'ime anyị. Maka ọ bụrụ na ịkpalite ndị iro, agaghị ama na iso anyị. Agaghị ama ha ga-esi na anyị gwọrọ ọgwụ na ọgwụ ka anyị ga-edo Biafra. Petụ ha ahụghị na a na-agbagbu anyị anya nwụọ na anyị nwe ọbara. Ha afụghị na a na-eme anyị arrest. Ụfọdụ sị na director eme meeting. Ịfụghị na a na-ejide ya jide ugboro abụọ. Mgbe Biafra dị sa gbara ọgwụ. Chukwu abịa ma anyị na-ekele gị. Imeela eze udo, ị na-eme ihe niile iji gbara anyị akaebe. Nara ekele nara otuto, director sa anyị jide gị. N'ọgị nwa bụ onye kpọrọ ya, Chukwu abịa ma. N'ọgị kpọrọ ya. na enwere ụzọ iwu atọ ịgwara ya na ọ ga-edowe, na ọ gaghị atụ ego, na ọ gaghị atụ asị, ọ gaghị eri ngarị ya bụ bribe. And ihe atọ ọ na-ementenu ya, o chiri anya obi ike na ị ga-esefu ya maka na ihe ndị a so na ihe ndị gwara ya, na ọ bụrụ na o disobeye ya na ị ga-ejitu ya na ndị iro ga-ejitu ya. Nara ekele sọstenukwa ya ka ọ hapụ ịdapụ n'ụzọ ihe atọ anyị gwara ya. Ọ gaghị atụ ego nye mmadụ ọbụla, ọ sị na ọ naanị gị ka ọ ga-atụ ego. Ọ gwara anyị na ọ ga-ekpọrọ ya n'ọgụwa ka anyị na-ejide. Ọ tụkwa na mmadụ ọbụla apụghị igbu ya na-abụghị gị nwa igosi okwu anyị ya maka ekwesịrị igbu ya na Kenya. Nara ekele, anyị anaghị ayọ gị ihe nọ. Nara ekele, ndị rụrụ arụ karịrị, ngwa ọgụ juru ebe a ka na-ebubata amị beta anyị ka dịkwa ndụ. Ihe a ka isi n'ọnụ dara ete kwuo na aga na-alụ ọgụ na-azụ ahịa imezugo okwu ya. Nara ekele, ezi udo, nara otuto, nara ọchịcha mma, na mbuli elu. Ịbụ chi, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ọ dịkwana ihe dịka gị, ọ dịkwana chi ma ọ bụ ihe si na ya bụ chi dịka gị. Ọ bụrụ na ndị ọzọ gọnarị gị, anyị agaghị agọnarị gị maka na ihe i mere anyị si 7 to 70 kwesịrị iji na-enye gị ekele. Imeela onye ebere, imeela onye udo, imeela onye ama, imeela Chineke Ojukwu, imeela Chineke IPOB, imeela Chineke ESN, imeela Chineke ndị IPOB, imeela Chineke ndị IPOB lawyers, imeela Chineke ndị Nnamdi Kanu lawyers. Nara ekele, nara otuto, nara ọjịja mma na mbuli elu n'ihi na ịbụ chi n'aha gị, chi ukwu okike abịa amara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. Ise, thank you. Ọ ya mere m na-eji akpọrọ ahụ ya n'isi maka ụfọdụ na-eme ihe n'ịkpọ Chukwu abịa bata ịkpọ ya na God ya like ya maka ọ dị ya short, tọọ ya ụtọ n'anụ. Chukwu okike abịa amara, even ndị Kristian kwesịrị ịghọta ya ọfụma. Ịbịa nso ga amara ya, anaghị na ebe dị anya ama ya. Even ọchị ndị Kristian gosidere ya. Blind Bartimaeus, Jizọs si kpọta ya nso, nwaanyị o ruru ọbara gara nso. Moses n'onwe ya mgbe ọ nụrụ olu Chineke, ọ zọpụrụ mgbe ọ nụrụ ka ahịhịa na-enwu ọkụ ma ahịhịa agaghị ere ọkụ, ọ zọpụrụ ụkwụ ka ọ mata ihe na-eme ya. Ọ gara nso before olu Chineke ada. So you come closer to him, you know him. Chukwu abịa ama, Chukwu okike abịa amara, ịbịa nso ga amara ya, anaghị na ebe dị anya. Ịbụrụ Jizọs na onwe esi akpọta nwatakịrị ahụ akpọta ya. Jizọs na onwe ya barakwara n'ime ụlọ ga-agwọ nwatakịrị, ịbịa nso ga amara ya. Chineke agwaghị Abraham na aha abụ m ihe m bụ. Chineke agwaghị Inọk, Chineke agwaghị ya Metusala. Onye ọ gwara ya Moses maka na ihe ahụ ọ preserve o ji save special people. Ugbu a ihe Chineke nyere Nnamdi Kanu, Chukwu abịa ama, ọ rịmandịrị aha. Onwe mgbe Abraham yuzuru abụ m ihe m bụ, Moses ka a gwara ya ọ special name. Amaghị ihu nna ama jijiji. A na-akpọ ya dịka anyị na-akpa arụsọ maka nwa bekee bịara demonize anyị. Thank you. Anyị ji mmadụ n'ala. Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, they are one. Nnamdi Kanu is IPOB. IPOB is Nnamdi Kanu. Did you understand? You cannot separate anyone from each other. None can be separated. None, the same. I am far from the mic. So let me come closer to the mic. Thank you. You cannot separate each other. Right? And that is why people must understand the very battle. Without this very stage, you cannot know who is who. Without this very stage, Nnamdi Kanu will not also confirm that he have worked. It is this time that have given him joy that he have done a great job. He have done a great job for equipping millions of people to understand him. And we also thank Chukwu Abiyama for giving out the spirit of understanding. Amata mgbe onye iro gbara m ọnya, anyị akpazi ọnya ndị iro. People try to separate IPOB from Nnamdi Kanu and they try to put family at the middle. You cannot. Family gave birth to Nnamdi Kanu. They trained Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu gave out himself to the public. If you have read the Bible, you go and study the history of Jesus. You know who are his brethren. No, you are a Christian. Who are the brethren of? What did he tell his mother? What did Jesus told his mother? That the people that are his brethren. Is it not these people that are here? Is it not what Nnamdi Kanu told you? My family is IPOB. That's the only thing I have. Right? Thank you. A national treasure. Very simple. He has become our own property. We have become his property. He is being charged because of IPOB. All the allegation is about IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu is not answering the case of family. He is not answering the case of friend. He is not answering. He is answering the case of indigenous people of Biafra. He organized. That's the crime he committed. Organizing a formidable movement. Formidable. Nigeria believes in individual. That's why they always deal with politicians, because they only have supporters that have what they get from him or what they are expecting to get from him. Or that's why they are following him. Immediately you are out of position, or you are caught, or somehow you have problem with government, your supporters will leave you. Check Ike Premada and Co. When he was in detention, it was IPOB. We campaigned for him. We tweeted. Nnamdi Kanu gave 3 broadcasts for him and Olisametu. Right? But those he gave money left him. So that's the same thing they thought Nnamdi Kanu is. It is not that way. Just like Abiola, a politician, and you know your supporters will leave you, because that thing they are getting from you they are not getting it again. That's why they will leave you. You don't compare him with Nnamdi Kanu, who is leading a movement. We are in him. He is in us. Right? Calculate all of us. You know his strength. That is his strength. You never see physical muscle on him. You know, so the other people we are going to gym, they take picture. You don't see physical muscle from Nnamdi Kanu, because those people, they boast with what they think they are. But Nnamdi Kanu boasts with God and IPOB. That is why IPOB boasts with him. Every other people may rise and fall. People have joined him and left him. IPOB remains. People have supported Nnamdi Kanu and left him. IPOB remains. People have been in IPOB. They were dragged out emotionally, and they are somewhere now shouting, still telling you that fighting for Nnamdi Kanu, without knowing you can not fight alongside with Nnamdi Kanu outside IPOB. It is wrong. You cannot do it. We are not in a childish play. Right? You cannot be in the other school. You be going to school in another school. Then you say your result, after writing your exam, you pass it to you are behind the school, you will be passing it to the other school. You left where you went, you left your school. You cannot pass the exam to your teachers. You go and pass it to the other side. You are dreaming. That's when I was laughing some idiots. Somebody that claimed to be leader of another community. They told you they conducted vote of no confidence against the leaders of another community, which they do not belong to. Do you understand? Now people say, hey, the DAS have been removed. Are you foolish? And in the second line there is that these people was not elected, they were appointed. And there was a statement from Nnamdi Kanu. He said, I am the INEC and I am the voter. I appoint and I remove. I am the voter and I am the INEC. That's Nnamdi Kanu. That's their anger. Thank you. I demand now. I am in case you don't know. Can you understand now? Now, those that published a memo, a script from federal government, Kanu Kanu, member of Otofiaba, he published a federal government script. You know, one thing with the bribe, if you read the history of Esau, you know that the mother of Jacob It doesn't matter how intelligent they are. Was it Rebecca or I don't know. That idea she gave to Jacob to go and kill an animal and take the head and put it so that the father will take Esau. Let me tell you, had Esau not agreed that he is forfeiting his what is it called, first sonship because of pottage, had he not agreed on that, that very idea from the mother of Jacob will not work. That is one thing with the bribe. Even if it is 10 naira, you may think nobody is there. The glory will get out of you. You see that your position, that particular glory, immediately you collect 1 naira, or you collected bribe through you were deceived or somehow. You see that glory will leave you. Those people that you collected money from, they will occupy your position. At times you try to pretend. Did you not see that Esau tried to claim he wanted to reclaim it? It wasn't possible. It wasn't possible. He has given out his first sonship because of the pottage. Right? And it will go out of it because God was holding his beak then, just holding it, watching Esau to see if he will agree on what Jacob requested for. Before I will give you my pottage, you must give me this one. God was holding the beak, watching to see if this idiot can allow this to happen. You know, he thought that the agreement was between him and God. He don't know with Jacob. He don't know that another spirit will come. God was observing. Immediately he agreed and collected the pottage. God marked it and took away the glory of first son from him. Right? He took it away. And every idea that the mother of Jacob will now give to him will work. Because he has received the glory. Already the glory is with him. Anything he do will work. Anything he do will work. He will use it to deceive the father. Even if the father knows, the father will also accept. The father knew it wasn't him. But he accepted because the glory is with him. Kanunta suspended Monday sit at home before the OS announced it. Are you aware? Desperation. But our leader told us you must follow chain of command. But the same Kanunta came and reminded us, code of conduct, and I asked him, our leader said, it is not in your office. It is not in your office to do it. It is an impersonation. And immediately, if we are in gun battle, Kanunta, you will be court-martial. You will be court-martialed. But because we are in self-determination, we practice democracy, and thereby we base on suspension and expelling. If not, the expelling, that suspension, you will be in guard room. Then the expelling, you will be court-martialed. But when we suspend you, you jump up with your Facebook because we are practicing democracy. Had we been in armed struggle, we are in gun battle. If you disobey, you are down. You will get to that. We suspend you, get down. And we are getting to that level. In case you don't know, I can pamper only. He took out the minute in freedom. A man on Bocano Baraba, he took out the note and I go some drinking. And I go come a can water. New walk. That's why you get tomorrow they jump up. I don't get my hand up on my answer or goes. Answer or goes or you was him around in the meeting. I answer or goes and then one and dear. If you don't know, had we retaliated on where they gather. Had we retaliated, will you gather anywhere? Both in the world, will you gather? But our endurance, we paid the sacrifice. There you can gather in Allah. Na Biafra, you know, maybe na go man ekuku Biafra. How do we pick up arm? It not there. Na Biafra, na the kind of Biafra na Biafra. Although I didn't go here, we gave you that time chance because I choose self-determination. Right? Thank you. Your duty is to share. I know need. A member of Tofiakwa Kanunta went and published a script written by the government because of their anger over Ozekhome's stand. Do you know what Ozekhome have done to them? Just because at times you hear him addressing press, only a to go mad na Ozekhome to mad na federal government and the are pressuring the politicians. I want to draw your attention to how Kanunta are being pressured and allow Ejimako to plan mutiny, overthrowing government. That is Simon Heber, they post Simon Heber, they plan with Simon Heber to carry it on. Mutiny, overthrowing government. It fell. Kanunta now, they now came with Ejimako, working together, planned mutiny against the council to Nnamdi Kanu. They planned mutiny. When Biafra come, you face treason. Mad people. That's the battle. Guiding IPOB, guiding ESM. That's all. You cannot defeat Nnamdi Kanu. Hence, these things are in order. They will release Kanu. If you allow this thing to be destroyed, Kanu will be there. Because they know his strength has been destroyed. When you understand this, you know why we are fighting. You know that this IPOB will suffer for it, we built it. If you have not suffered for it, you may leave it and join charlatans and idiots. If you have not suffered for it, you may be provoked. But if you have suffered for it, you cannot be provoked. If you have been provoked, you manage it within you. You fight on, because this is your thing. This is your property. Why is it if you have been provoked, you don't leave your house? But if you have been provoked, you leave IPOB. So when you have been provoked in the house, leave the house now. You leave the house, you can't leave another place. But you still return to the house. That's the mind we need in IPOB. If you have been provoked, you find something to make yourself happy. You return back to the battle. Only Nnamdi Kanu can provoke you. He called you. It's him Nama to provoke you. You want to use it as a reason. It is not a reason, my brother. Large. Now, you can understand that Kanunta tweeted that the lead counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had been sacked. A big insult that must be treated when time comes. A very big insult that must be treated. And I repeat it again. A very big insult that must be treated. Not neglected. Not even overlooked. Kanunta, what you committed with that very nuisance must be looked into and treated. When time come. Insulting the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is IPOB. You don't have any business there. You can only sack family lawyers. Where is the team lawyer of family? You cannot organize family lawyers to support the effort of IPOB. You are there jumping up. Where is family lawyers? You sack IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu lead counsel. Why not sack your family lawyers? If you are a member to IPOB, I'm a member. You are not greater than each other. Even we are greater than you, any relative to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because we can never trust their loyalty. Loyalty can only be taken because they are related. So there is no loyalty. Any family member of Nnamdi Kanu can show me that can be compared to anybody that is from another family being loyal to Nnamdi Kanu. Uncomparable. You cannot compare it. So do not compare these people to us. These people cannot be compared to us because they only listen to it because it's their brother. If someone is the IPOB leader, will Kanunta follow? If another person is leading IPOB, will Kanunta follow? Will Emmanuel Kanu follow? Will Master Prophet come? So you can never trust them because they are doing anything because of friend, because of relationship, relative. You can only trust more than his sibling, because sibling is just a family. You cannot trust their willingness. You cannot assure me of their willingness to fight for Biafra. I can only tell you they are here because their brother is involved. But we are here neutrally because of what we need. Though, then how can you come? You say you Kanu is more important than me. That you neutrally join IPOB without intending to have my brother there as leader. You cannot compare that. You are a fool if you do so. We are more important than him. We did not come from the same family, but we are loyal. So you cannot trust his loyalty and love. Gafere ebe anyị na-aga ndị Lagos ọ na-eche mmadụ a na-aga na Lagos ị na-ekwe ekele ndị ọzọ na-aga ọ ịhụ na ha gatela aka den ịhapụ onye ahụ si ya tomorrow ọ ndị Aba na-akwụrụ nkwewe ekele ndị Enugu ma ndị Yoruba nọ na Lagos na-ada n'ala nwanne onye Igbo nọ na Lagos a na-ekwe ekele mgbe ahụ unu buru ibu na-aga ga-ekwesị na-ekele mmadụ ndị ọzọ na-aga ịma na eche gị ga-adịla asị akọwa ekele bete emuvu oge ahụ na ha gatela aka ga-emuvu o soro ha na bye. That's how we are doing it. Anya na-echekwe mmadụ. Now, when this man said he sack, I didn't go to school. Yes. And that's why I used to say it so that you cannot come up to me and say, hey, I didn't tell them. They will just come up with it. But I like to tell, I said everything earlier. They cannot cross me. In everything, you can't ask me, do they talk anything about me? I opened up earlier. I know this war now. Everything, both in detention I have been, both to the death of my wife, both everything. I opened up. People say, don't say, I'm not but I told the book, I say, don't say. Don't say. So that you go yourself go before. I am the way by Jack. Now, Mazi was an anya. But how would he use so well? How would he use so? Right? Thank you. In case this is your first day, I remember the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. Adia Mama. In Biafra land, our people are fighting from abroad. They have been positioned there by our God through the sufferings upon us by the Nigerian government from 1970 after the genocide. Then they push us out. We now occupy those places that the BBC was covering up. They were blocking Ojukwu. They didn't allow his messages to reach there. But today we are there. We present our exhibition before the table. We submit our complaint. We submit our report. We protest before the government. But they were blocking us then, and our God said, okay, this is the weak point. Now I will move them out, but not in a peaceful manner. I will force Nigeria to torture them, to go and occupy those places, so that this time we can be there. Had what is it called? Bruce Murdoch witnessed the population of Biafrans that are in America now to that time. He would lead a protest. He wouldn't have set himself ablaze. He would have led millions of Biafrans in a protest. But he chose to voice out through his death because there was no much people. Even Trump brother was protesting. White men was protesting. But today we have occupied everywhere. That's why we are angry with Kanu. Why did you seize the information that our leader was in Kenya? A very simple command. That's where Biafra would have started. And that's what our leader expected in America. Obama dodged. He told us. He said, Obama, I know you are civilized, but I need arrest. I think, but you are civilized. You will not do so. But Obama, you are a Muslim. Obama, two of us. Obama, you supported, you pushed Jonathan away, a Christian. You supported terrorists. Two of us. Obama, I think you, I come to West. At least let us go to the court. Do you see where Nnamdi Kanu was looking for it? One. The next one, the first they became a run. They became Iran. Can you change your suit, not even your shoe, without Biafra oil? True of us? Don't become Iran, you are a thief. True of us? He needed arrest in London. They dodged. He now go to Pope. What are you doing in Mecca? They dodged. He came to African Union. They dodged. They sent the Buhari. Now this opportunity have come again. They trapped him in Kenya for Kanu to raise alarm. For so the time IPOB will give order. All road leads to Kenya. We would have occupied Kenya. And that is where the first place would have shown the world our might. In a peaceful manner, not violently. The airports will be occupied. The transport areas will be occupied like parks or something. The international embassies, foreign embassies will be occupied by IPOB. Peaceful protest, free Nnamdi Kanu. He will come out as a king and he will remain untouchable from that place. He is coming out as a king now, right? Greater king, but we do not choose that manner. That his life is almost involved. Do you now see our anger? Tell me, free Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and free him from Nigeria, which one is the best? Now ask Kanu, who were you in enmity with? Who do you have grudges with that warranted you to hide a secret that will take the life of our leader? Now this secret have taken lives of IPOB family members. Right? Now we ask you, Kanu, and they have taken the life of Biafrans. They have killed Biafran because of this. Now, why did you choose to do so? And how can you show us love now? Kanu, that's what we are asking. Professor Mike Ozekhome son is still the lead counsel. The IPOB leader. Excuse me. But the Kanu tweeted the government script. The government, not even, they have already submitted it to the media houses. And they told the media houses, wait. Immediately his brother published, make a tweet. Immediately his brother make a tweet, then publish it. So you now give reference, you target his tweet. But the very thing Kanu tweeted are already with the media houses already. Nigeria have submitted it to media houses. They were getting ready for Kanu to tweet it. Then they make it viral. But they did not make a Python dance viral. It was IPOB that was carrying the news. The health situation of Nnamdi Kanu, they did not make it viral. But they make the sacking of lead counsel from Kanu viral. Because it has been submitted to them already. They are waiting. Just tweet it now. They were even calling Kanu. Tweet it now. Send it, make the tweet. News is about to carry it. And they immediately tweeted it. It was published. It went viral. As if we have not seen the video of our leader and the wife going viral. When they were discussing in their private room. It went viral, you know. But the missing of Nnamdi Kanu did not go viral. When DSS they staff him in DSS, it didn't go viral. But the Kanu sack tweet went viral. And they think we are joking. Right? But it's a Jofo assist Mike Ozekhome, because there are things a Jofo is holding. If you know that a Jofo have the names of those that betrayed Nnamdi Kanu and those that was involved. Now you will see the anger of Kanu and those that have joined together. They are all involved, and the Ejiofor have it. Ejimako do not have it. Nnamdi Kanu told the Ejiofor what happened, and they took it as an oath that it will not be revealed. You know, if you see them jumping on Ejiofor, you know that what they are supposed to know, Ejiofor knew it, and they are angry. Why must Ejiofor know these things? You know, this kind of enviness, you know, we have witnessed it before. Thank you. Very jealously. You see this IPOB, we must protect it jealously. I ain't an build or this. Or you saw a share build don't care. Gano Joe was Rick. Jonah Benima, Mage build. They will all be fighting IPOB. If you talk about it, they are fighting someone. Somebody that did not start agitation, he started with fighting leadership. Abagi Yokuru, Chetregia, you see you are fighting him. Who is fighting each other? People that have been there already fighting who? Is it to push him down? Have he stood? So people that have stood already, the leadership that have stood, will turn around fighting somebody that in a simple big oche. Odun gwere gwere nod. Odo dia ogwere to word. No voice. Chineke me. Another confirmation. Somebody say no voice. Thank you. Can my voice, can you hear my voice? Confirmation, please. Excuse me, let me see someone. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Do you understand? Thank you. It's all right. There is voice. Thank you. So how can DOS be fighting Simon, who don't have seat? He's the one trying to push them out, just like those people doing picking in junction, loading their bus in junction. They will tell you, no, the other motor will spoil on the road, enter our own. You know, if you see people with those patterns, you say, hey, you first blackmail person to grow. We don't blackmail, we tell the evil of Nigeria. If we blackmail, nobody will say, IPOB said it. Nnamdi Kanu said it, because it wasn't blackmail. If we had been blackmailing, they wouldn't have been saying we said it. But people have been witnesses of what we said. So how did we start with blackmail? We started with the truth, though it beat us. So how come people say, you're fighting Simon, he don't have seat. So which seat are we dragging? He's the one dragging seat. He told you DOS is after position. Ask him, is it his position? Or the opposition they are already occupying? So are they dragging his position? Did he have position? Does he have seat? So these things is when they incite it. He said, hey, I said, you're a fool. You're an idiot. You're a fool. You can't do without the first. The after position. Who crowned himself Prime Minister? Is it DOS? Oh, my no. Now, they are not after our leader, the after position. How many positions have they occupied? Appointed himself, Prime Minister, spokesperson, disciple, commander, I make everything. So who is now after position? Because I know you don't have sense. But the DOS have been maintaining the position they were appointed to be. But you have been crowning yourself. This IPOB leadership, no one appointed himself. But you appoint yourself. You are spokesperson. You are army commander. You are finance. You are all. You are general commander. You are prime minister. You are akoko. Did you understand? Thank you. Do you understand? So, when Kanunta published a memo, a script on Twitter, that's when you now see the level of person they call Prime Minister. Even a leader, Nnamdi Kanu, leader of a people, cannot act like that. Talk about somebody that claimed to be a Prime Minister, that Nnamdi Kanu is even under him. Don't you know he appointed himself as superior to Nnamdi Kanu? Don't you know that when he called Nnamdi Kanu his leader, as he made tweet, which I disgraced him, he called Nnamdi Kanu his leader. I told him, you are a Prime Minister now. You claim to be Prime Minister. How can you call a leader of a movement that is under that nation, you say you are the Prime Minister? You are the overall now. You're just leading a movement. There are other people. There is Wazirike, there is Ben Onwuka, there is EPC, there is BNG, there is BNL. Now you are the Prime Minister of all of them. How come you call Nnamdi Kanu your leader? He's leading his own. So Prime Minister cannot call him his leader. That's when I told you desperation will destroy you. You have desperation have led you to appoint yourself Odibo Kanayu. Do you understand? Now, Tari Nemi, Kason Nemi Tari. That tweet exposed him. Now, those following autopilot, that tweet exposed their mentality. Immediately, you saw that they have now become friends with Kanunta because he published federal government script. A man that does not want to hear about Kanunta, he now thanked them, Kanu's family. He did not thank Kanunta, as stupid as he is, because the memo, the tweet said, I hereby, that is Kanunta. It was at the ending he now brought Kanu's family. I at the initial is the key. Stop the deceit at the low. We know what we are doing. Our leader said, when we read at the beginning, we know the end. We read the beginning, we pick something from the middle. We know what, we don't need to finish the ending. We have know what you are saying. But this one, we are still patient to look the ending. We now saw Kanu's family, because hereby, and in the news they said he tweeted from his social media platform. Not we tweeted. There is no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family social media platform. There is no, it is Kanunta personal social media platform. And he said, I hereby, at the end he said, Kanu's family, and Mazi Maduabuchi, he was saying that Kanu's family made a step. Was the message from Kanu's family? The answer is no. Now you see the kind of Prime Minister with a flexible brain who cannot check and know what is wrong and know what is right. He don't know what should be published. He don't know. If he is wise, he will know that the tweet is wrong, because Kanunta cannot sack lead counsel. But because of desperation, because of their enmity against Nnamdi Kanu, because they are bona fide enemies of Nnamdi Kanu, they did not learn it. They are bona fide. It is an inborn. You cannot learn it to that level. It is an inborn, bona fide. They were born with it to hate Nnamdi Kanu. I hear that way. Do you think they were convinced? Nobody convinced. You cannot be convinced to hate Nnamdi Kanu. Immediately you hate him, you were born to do so. And you are part of the battle. And you are part of his victory. Because you are part of the enemies must gather. Without enemy, you cannot know him. So you are part of the even the battle. We enemies, we need you. Without you, how can we be doing what we are doing? Thank you. Did you understand? Now, what we are now saying is that Nemi said, now they have taken a good step. Now you see the mentality of somebody that was an African rep. I told you he's too small to us. One, he don't know IPOB. Nemi, what does he know? Those Kanunta and the few people, the judge did like this because our leader want to be picking African rep from their region. You know, there are ways they set IPOB. You know, when Onibe was removed, he don't need to go any other place. He now moved there. So anybody they brought from there, that is closer, they can hand it over to him so that they will be carried along. They will, not that they tell him, let me qualify, the queen start in him. He don't know if it will be somebody that the brother to Nnamdi Kanu tweeted that he sacked counsel. He was celebrating. Does he have sense? You know that Kanu and the man Kanu can never remove unit coordinator in IPOB. Emmanuel Kanu can never and say I remove unit coordinator. Emmanuel Kanu can never command unit coordinator. Kanu can never. He's not in the structure now. I'm only reading all. Do we come to ask you food? I can with the Biafra. We follow your set. That's what we are here for. In no choose I about to. That he said he sacked lead counsel. Emmanuel lead counsel. And he had on a case file. Oh, na court they got that. Can Nnamdi Kanu ga na sire na ya chole. Anumpa. Lead counsel can Kimel na tweet Italian name Buria. Idiot I say they have take both step. Arona bagi na agwa akwụkwọ Ilani that the Kanu can sack lead counsel and he was African rep. You're a disgrace. You're a fool. Kanu, see how he no wonder that's how he deceived you. He told you to go and suspend people the matter that is still on the table of HOD. HOD is handling a matter that you cannot handle. You brought it to him. He's still on it. You suspend them. Because Kanu told you to suspend them. Because he was trying to plot his own people. He started in Biafra land trying to plot coordinator, state coordinator, to tell you that Kanu had planned this for long. He started trying to plot people that will be. Do you know how many media they told not to write anything? Do you know? Okay, ask Kanu and this Meme Kanu and Nene, where is your brother? Was heading BTV Abbey. Where is Johnny? Where is Johnny, your brother? BTV. They used to wear one jacket. They write BTV. We bought it. We are the people that bought that jacket. We sponsored them. Where is he? Nendianya, 2 posts to the house of Nendianya. Is your brother to Nendianya? Where is he? Where is other people? All of you told them to calm down. If you ask them, they said many things. Nah, I'm not going to come into that. I know I'm not back. If I'm seeing Ozekhome, I will let you move a mammy get better. Or whether I'm not here, get a plan on and I pay him Egypt. He got not a good move. A mamma can get with the Bugari. And I took a get with the Papa against I didn't any more. I didn't move time. Mother, why you say I got get confused on ya? Only got no meeting first. Because then I'm here up some knowledge. No, yeah, it gets the days in the first before I know what I get. Before I be confused, I get the 9 and send an notation with Tonya. You know, give with it. In my price, I not email. You got in with the more balance and price. I know what I call it. Price and then when I has to guy hand. He got political. A man no price. A man I job. You know, some have forgotten. You went to protest. You're not gonna happen. Before you leave this battle, you gotta call those people. Get a house to go. Our agreement go no go. Our market survival. Then how do you know? Now this struggle, I love you. If up Tandia, you kill them. If up to protest, a half a struggle. If my people are making her name, or not making her name, a galani. Thank you. Thank you, Madam. Now you know. How many media can now? The only thing now the new one. Where do you see them? Oh, the good you cannot handle with it. Our leaders, brothers, Na nwanne onye isi kpọm na fon. Nwanne onye isi dịrị m arọchukwu. Asị unu nye m ego moto. Na nwanne onye isi dịrị anyị Bayelsa. Nna asị a ga-enye anyị ego moto. Nwanne onye isi dịrị anyị Anambra. Ọwụkwa na na na-enye ego moto. Ọ bụ ịkpọ fonu abịa n'iti anyị. Anyị enyezie ndị ego moto nye ego nri. Anyị aga-anata tụọ ego na zonu bịa nye unu nye ndị ochi. Anọ m ebe a na ụlọ stori soro kweduo soro na ndị isi. Ọwụ na asịrị. Ya ihe m nọ n'ịchọ na-akpa agba nne-edoghị anya n'ihu. Ọ bụrụ ihe ngwa ọchị na fim asị na meletebe azụ ya na ile the other side na bifo gị na-eme anya ụta na o mefeela. Ọwụ fim ọ ha anyị nọ ya na-eme life. Enweghị nke m gara enu mabụrụ ya mee anyị nọcha ya eme. Right? Now, how do you see a prime minister that posted that tweet after you saw Ozekhome and the Barrister Ejiofor briefing the press on proceedings, on yesterday's proceedings? We are asking, how did you see those that celebrated Kanu published federal government script? How do that script come? Federal government pressured the Southeast politician that they have been giving money to call the attention of Kanu's siblings. You know, when they meet our politician, they don't know that all their discussion with the politicians are with the federal government. These are people that told me they are learned. In this kind of Nigeria, if I tell them what I am avoiding in this Biafra land, if I tell them they cannot avoid it, they may avoid it. Man, they cannot have a loss. You cannot have a loss now. It can like a better loss. Isn't the other our brain? Isn't he? Isn't? And that's the idea. I'm not idea that he gets a good deal. Or guys say here our brain. Am I here? Am I here? Am I here? Lose? Am I here? Lose? You don't know. Right? You see, I'm a prime minister in exile. Immediately, Kanu made a fake tweet, fake pronouncement. Eberima carried it on. Now they have made both steps. Ejiofor, he was not be visiting our leader. He knows what is running for. I just see them in the Maduabuchi. But the same day he was tweeting, the same day Ejiofor was with our leader. But I don't know. And those that are listening to these idiots, I don't know how they reason. Prime Minister. Am I your Prime Minister? Prime Minister made tweet. Yes, this is from Prime Minister's office. So if Nnamdi Kanu make tweet from Nnamdi Kanu's Twitter account, he will not say, this is from Nnamdi Kanu. Do you understand? You make tweet from your page, your tweet. I say, this is from Prime Minister. Biafra in exile. But the Twitter account is your own. Why are you still writing? If your sentence have ended, you send the tweet. Must it go down full? Must you finish write all the pages? Must you finish it? Either one came through okay, from Prime Minister. Prime Minister. Oh, then Eshamandi Okomoko always present themselves. But here we are in the Biafra land. Now, sports bicycle. You're trying to come out of fake. You got no deep motor jeep, hammer brake. Imagine you want non-alcohol. na-asị ka otu ndị bụ jipu achị gbaa breki na-akwụsị onye ji igwe, ka otu ndị bụ moto achị na-akwụsị onye ji igwe, si ya bịa ọkwa ya ọtara. So ị nweghị ike irizin ya. This is from Prime Minister, this is from Brick, this is from this mad people. Ugbu ị na-ahụ ebe ahụ, next time ekwe m na Anambra, ị ga-anọkwa m alọta. Ọ bụrụ na anyị anaghị eze ndụ, aga m na-akwụsịkwa ihe m na-eri. Ọ bụrụ na nna da aṅụ mmanya, aga m na-akwụ ụgwọ mmanya. Ị mara ana m eze ọsọ ntụkwuru ọdụ na-asị ka m bie ihe na nwa obere oge ị nwere ike ịchọ ka ịkwụ ụgwọ, gwa gị na mmadụ si n'ihe ọ bụla iri ebe a na-aga kwụrụ ụgwọ. Just na m ka m rie ihe mana adọjikwa ka hapụ ịmadị na ọmụ asef ka m jiri ego m kwụ ụgwọ. Stilu nwa jentụlụta m si bata nọrọ ala ọpụna ebe ahụ m gakwara rị filu ụlọ nwe onye ga-ama mmadụ akwụọla ụgwọ. Dadade ka m kwụ ụgwọ, asị m na onwe nọ n'ime na ọsị ihe ọ bụla m riri ebe a ma kwụrụ ụgwọ. M sị ha trọbụl nọkwara obodo nka. But ndị mmadụ na-eme I am here, I am free, amaghị ihe ogolori ọnụ ụmụ anụ mpa gloria ọnụ. Ọ ya ka a na-ekwu awo DOS a suspend the Monday statum, ha ka na communicate our leader ka agwa ya situation and ground can not tweet here. It has been suspended. Mutiny, overthrowing government, that's what you committed. Mutiny, because I hate you. I will go once in one. How do we and if we are in armed struggle? It can make suspension and armed struggle. But you saw Simon Masaki suspending the armed struggle. We could marshal you, I think, that room was suspension. I change not anymore here bound. Also, we need to support that the necessary act of that shoot you down in war you die. Hey, we have entered the armed struggle. That in a mere suspension, an attack in an armed struggle. And I spell armed struggle on Facebook. Ndị kwesịrị nọ here na-eme comment. Akụkọ ifo. If IPOB is in armed struggle, what is my business here? Can I be a can joint broadcast? And the armed struggle. We are in self-determination. That's why we are here. That's why you see my powerful president is. That's why you can see us warning a governor. How can we hold gun with one governor for what? We will go with our gun now. We go there, if he kill us, we go. But we don't have gun. The people are in armed struggle. They are here on media. Waiting for report from law. Waiting for date of court. Hey, we are brief. We are exile. Waiting for. We are in armed struggle. No flight zone. In a doctor's report. In a report from lawyer on our back. Go to DSS and break it. That is armed. But IPOB is not on it. Ndeka works. And I'm actually chori. If we are in armed struggle, or that, you know, go see us here. You know, go see my powerful talk. Don't you see what Amazonia publish? Where they fight, where they encounter. That's what you'll be seeing. Not to join broadcast. Hey, other pilot in exile. I don't know about it. I'm struggle. You don't need to be warning. You don't need to call for civility. You don't have business with sit at home. Sit at home with civility. You don't have business with referendum. Take it by yourself. Take it by force. You don't have anything with the media rubbish. Mutiny, a very serious offense, overthrowing government. Mutiny, treason, Kanu committed it. Announcing the suspension of Monday statum that was organized by DOS, and the message came from Nnamdi Kanu. DOS, because of the condition, our people have campaigned for it. They allowed the first one to go. When the first one passed, they now message our leader and say, it went well. When the message came to me, he said, suspend it. Because they wanted to reply him. That's how they have been working with him when he was here. To tell him it went well. Kanu suspended it. He claimed to be relevant. It is called mutiny, overthrowing government, treason, a by hanging. Because I use microphone. Anybody, people that are supposed to be court-martialed. Any suspension now. People like that in the on Facebook how do we be on gun battle? All of us go to them before we go down. But because we are in armed struggle, we are in self-determination, then non-violence. If you are being suspended or sacked, it got to create a country calling you. Thank you. Thank you. That self-determination and self-defense is applicable because war has been declared against us already by the oppressors. That's why they are oppressors, and that's why we are oppressed. So if you see somebody say, we are declaring war on Nigerian government, on the Zoo government, the person is a traitor to our people because they have declared war on you already. Then self-defense is applicable. You don't need to announce it. But when you are announcing it, you are trying to do the will of the enemy. We have entered the armed struggle around our body. When you have the right for self-defense, why are you pronouncing it? Are you mad? Because you are in with an agenda to destroy the movement. Did you understand? Who is we? Do you have we? Only IPOB have we. Now, when you say we, they will say it's IPOB. Do you have we? Where is the we? Where do you gather? Where is your register? Only IPOB can do so. What is your address? You don't have address. But IPOB have addresses. Do you have team of lawyers? No, you don't have, because you are terrorists. Terrorists does not have lawyers. Autopilot, where is your team of lawyers? So you are a freedom fighter, you are doing something, you don't have team of lawyers. You are a fool because you don't know you are a terrorist. If IPOB is in armed struggle, do you think we can be talking about treating our leader? You'll be talking about his ancestor around our body. Will you know where Nnamdi Kanu will be? You will not know his location. If we are in armed struggle, they will take him to where you don't know, because they know you'll be planning to come and break the detention facility and take him away. Don't you watch war film? You look for where your leader was, take him to, you go and break it. That is arm. Nothing on someone that they might have broken. I declare war against the media team, against the legal team. Which war? War of lies. Okay, you hold the gun, go to DSS. That's the one you can declare on legal team. Nothing on that clean your man on permanent. You carry gun in a mess bell, in a sack. Don't you court martial? Are you in self-determination? That's why when you come for sit at home, idiot will follow. You do not have right for sit at home. It is all about civility. You are holding gun. You have no business with civility. You have no business with civility. Referendum is civility. Court proceedings is civility. Lawyers are civility. And you don't like political solution. Court proceeding is political solution. This is the treatment for political solution. If we are in armed struggle, we will not know where they kept him. You know, people are just shouting. They don't even know what we are doing. Lawyers cannot assess him. He will be incommunicado. You will now find for where he is and break it and bring him out. That is how it is happening. People will die. Right? I'm struggle now, calling you na brokers. I can enlightenment. I am enlightenment. You that have concluded and know the end, you pick up arm. Why are you still enlightened? Why are you still trying to enlighten? You want to lie. That's why all of you jump up. Now, Kanu family have taken a bold step, a stupid tweet. Now, you have disqualified yourself from what you are posing as. You say you are a PM, Prime Minister, Simon Ebelman, in exile, Onyoshi. But you pick a tweet of sacking of a lead counsel from a wrong person, and you say you are a PM. So this is how you grab fake news. PM. Without verification. PM that does not know who to sack lead counsel. PM. Chineke mepere mepere IPOB alakwa mmadụ n'iyi. IPOB alakwa mmadụ n'iyi. Ọ dịkwa na ya ọsịsọ. How do you value that enemy now? How do you value those that were shouting? Now they take both steps. Thank you. How do you value them when you saw Michael Ozekhome defending Nnamdi Kanu, making sure he's alive? Did you not hear him? These are men that have been fighting. How do you feel? Then how do you value them when you saw these people? If Kanunta is watching that video, how do you feel? Those that used to communicate with Kanunta, are they still saving his number? You know, there are people, there is something you see in the life of people, you will see them as fools. When Onibe was expelled, we deleted his number. That's how we were instructed. That's how we was trained. You see Kanunta? Anybody that was following him, and until he published federal government script that came from the governors from the east, which the federal government pushed it on the governors to hold those they have been given money responsible to do it, which was Kanunta. Right? When he published it, and on the 15th of June 2023, and you saw the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu on the 20th of June 2023 when they came out from the court and when they were addressing the media on Nnamdi Kanu's case, health issue. Right? Now, how did you feel? How do you start seeing Kanunta? Are you still with him? Are you saving his number? How do you feel now? I think we told people to be patient. With the time, people will be understanding. Now, from now onwards, you will now see the bona fide enemies of Nnamdi Kanu. Those that you can see with the Kanunta now, they are bona fide. Those you are seeing with the Eberima, they are bona fide because everything that are supposed to show them what they are doing have come up. Emergency togetherness. Immediately Kanunta published that write-up. They become together. They now became union. Or they became a Tofiakwa family. New family to Fiakwa. They came together only to publish a fake news. To make it trend without knowing that Ozekhome does not have their business. Now, if you go to the reason, he said he have not visited Nnamdi Kanu, and you think that this is a reason to breach a contract with Ozekhome, you are insane. You think he is a local government chairman. So, that thing Kanunta published, Eberima saw it as what somebody can publish, and you sack Ozekhome, you sack a Jofa in a contract signed without your knowledge. He shot by the game. Ozekhome alagni, Evolution never hino. He sheba on Lotta. Ozekhome are talking Kanunta, my own email involved. He ought to check it in the involved. Or talking Ga. So, if you are a lawyer, such statement can sack you. I want to know, what did the Kanunta presented? If you look at that, what he presented as reason, can that breach a contract? Can such nonsense breach a contract? A Jofa is to bring report about Nnamdi Kanu. A Jofa can be sent to see Nnamdi Kanu. Ozekhome is to save Nnamdi Kanu. Ozekhome, his work is not to be visiting Nnamdi Kanu. He's the lead counsel. And the Jofa is the lead counsel to IPOB. That is to say, a Jofa is the right channel for message. And the Ozekhome is the right channel for the message about his case. Message to IPOB comes from a Jofa because he's the lead counsel to IPOB. Ozekhome was addressing the world. Did you not say Jofa at the side? By the side, because Ozekhome leads. He assists. Now, to message you about what our leader said, it will come from a Jofa, and the person is about this will come from a Jofa. He said Ozekhome sent. But Kanunta was posing it as if it was the duty of Ozekhome, Mike, Sam. But that was the duty of a Jofo, and they have been doing it. Just that he was frustrated. It will, now ask yourself, who told him that Ozekhome didn't come? DSS. Now, who gave him the job? DSS. Now, he now made mistake. He said from 11th May till today, which is 15th June, Ozekhome and the Jofo have not visited their client. Now, he now come back again to another tweet. He said, another side, he said, the message Nnamdi Kanu messaged them to message his family on the 3rd June. Do you understand? He said from 11th May. But Nnamdi Kanu messaged them on the 3rd June. Do you understand? But he jumped the 3rd June and said that's why they were sacked. And later he came back, he said he messaged them on the 3rd June. But he said they did not visit him from 11th May till that 15th June. Isn't it? That is stupidity. When government wrote it, they don't know the idiot that the write-up was a mistake. There is a mistake. They don't know that we can analyze. Lies have confused Nigeria. They don't know that people can still say truth. So anytime they can forge anything and believe that the whole brain of everybody is like the brains of Nigerians. They don't know that some brains have been innovated. What happened in Nehemiah chapter 4, was it from verse 8 to 10, that the burden, he said, that place said that the strength of the burden bearers decay. Okay, he said, what did he say? He was talking about the wall was, he said, I don't know how he said it, but how they wrote it, I've forgotten it. But the reason I want to pick there, he said that why the work was not going, why the work was delaying, that is building the wall, was because of some rubbishes on the way. He said the work was delaying and they prayed. And God now revealed it to them that there are rubbishes on the way. And what are those rubbishes? Where you are building in a site, there will be wood that carpenter cut, there will be nails that fall from the hand of a carpenter. There will be broken blocks. There will be sand that they just heap. So those things fill the environment. Now, the strength of the burden bearers decay, right? Yes, that's what the Bible said, that the strength of the burden bearers decay because of the rubbishes on the way. Now, when those things was revealed, they went on cleanup. When they cleaned up the site, the laborers could be able to march very smoothly, because then when they were carrying headband on their head because of those rubbishes, you will try to pass your leg, it will be delaying them even on the process to cross a broken block. The headband may fall from your head, and the work will be delaying because those that are working the wall, they are waiting for the material to come, and because of these rubbishes, the work delays. The strength of the burden bearers decay because of some rubbishes on the way. And that's what our leader did on our brain. He made a clean up. Those people did clean up. So Nigerians should stop comparing the brain or mindset of IPOB with that of Nigerians. There have been a clean up here through Radio Biafra. Right? The strength of the burden bearers decay because of some rubbishes on the way. From that is Nehemiah. In short, if you want to understand what we are doing now, just read Nehemiah. It's an Old Testament now. After all, Nnamdi Kanu believe in those Testament. In case you have another argument, right? Nehemiah now. Read chapter 4 down. You will even see ESN after all. Are you not aware? They said that they set watches in the cities. And those that was walking, one hand, they were holding their weapon, and they were walking with the other hand. Is that not what IPOB is doing? They said they set watch in the cities over their women, over their wives or their women and children, to secure them. Is that not why we launched ESN? Now, that place also said that they were holding their staff, what is it called? Sword. On the other hand, and they are working, building the wall with the other hand. Is that not what we are doing? Go and read Nehemiah chapter 4 down. Read it down to 11. It will reach to 11 or 12. Just read. You will understand what I'm saying. Thank you. I am just hitting around all those topics I wrote there. I handle, right? I am eating them. All of them. I am touching them round. So I have that counter that they are distant, that they are tweet. People have seen it now. Now, let me I want to draw your attention to what Barrister Ejimako did to himself. You know, when we were fighting against those their memo, that Onyendu says I should publish this, Onyendu says I should make this public. You see now, after Ejimako addressed Mazi Chika Edozim IPOB HOD as nobody, do you know that there is no other memo that can come from you? Are you aware? Maybe Onyendu asked him to make this public to autopilot. Because he cannot make something public to IPOB, isn't it? Now, can he receive message from Onyendu to Mazi Chika Edozim? I'm asking. Now, you see how they destroyed that their memo. Now, he does not have respect to our leadership. How can you receive a message from him and you say it came from Onyendu? But Onyendu honors the leadership and he disrespects the leadership. How do you think that his memo will be valid again? Now you see how he destroys himself. If he does not value the leadership, Obaranne and Obaranna, Chika Edozim Obaranna, when they are where the Obara, when they are where Opera, ah, Yama Opera, Yama Udiopera, Yama Opera. Yama wonta wulimbo, right? Hence all this. Ipori opera, ipori adiopera, ipori opera. Oh, Chika Edozim. Irana, anyamagi, opera magi. Ayan, how many boys in our family? If you have been a body opera, I just say now get a lawyer. Nihuani, lawyer, I'm an employee in our body opera. I just say no nani. No nani Progorwa Nani Nnamdi Kanu, my client gave me this work direct. Then why do you come up and tell us? He said I should make this open. He said I should say this. You would have write it direct to Onyendu because he called you direct. You don't value us. You want to lead, you want to be cancelled our leader. Yeah, you are dreaming. We will furnish you, tell you they need Ozekhome. Can you publish any memo again? No, you can publish it to Kanunta. You are working with expelled IPOB in Germany, Kanunta. He deceived you. He deceived Talinemi to publish a memo of an issue that is already on the table of HOD because all of you neglect HOD. The same initiative they gave it to Ejimako to neglect HOD. Cannot impose himself, but he said he's a lawyer. Ejimako is a lawyer. He addressed our opera in our presence as nobody. One Chika Edozim purportedly said to be IPOB head of the purportedly Gabiazechina a message. Are you passing message to the purportedly? Ejimako, now if our leader send message, you will deliver it to one Chika Edozim purportedly said to be. If notice it poor, you can never deliver message to us again. Now, lie, Ashike God. That lie cannot tell the Chinaka. Uno may be bear. Opacha in a paputunu. Opacha in a paputunu. Hence, you don't respect our brand. I can take you in a home and give one again. It allows America by a law. aga na-eji ozi na ụka anụ nta because ozi ga-agadari unu ga-agwakwa agwala director na ya na-anata ozi from you because you don't respect ọkpara nna anyị. You don't respect ọkpara nna anyị ma nne ma nna Chikedozie mụọ ọkpara. You like it or not o. Otu ọbụla ọfa ahụ a na-eji aka abụọ egbu ya. Otu ọbụla ọfa ahụ ihe eji aka abụọ egbu ya. Ị ga-ahụ mgbọ Chikedozie m na-alụ. Ebe mee adreesị enyi ha. A ga na-echetere gị mgbe ọbụla. Ọkwa Kanu taduhire gị. Jonathan in any IPOB remains. Kanu can never love you and hate IPOB. These are something somebody should know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never love you and hate IPOB until some of you are matter. Until some of you matter before brain began correct. Somebody back in no when he get made direct hate IPOB leadership. There's a lot of work. You that left the leadership to be destroyed. You attack the leadership. There is a lot of work. Hate the leadership. But you saw his prophecies coming to pass. And the prophecy that told you that this very IPOB that I lead will restore Biafra is a prophecy. You don't value that one. Right? You know, hey, our leader prophecy number 1 that he told you he would restore Biafra, but you are there shouting, hey, but he will restore Biafra. But he told you, you believe in other prophecies, but you don't believe he will restore Biafra. He told you they will gather. He told you everything you believe, but you don't believe that this very IPOB I lead will restore Biafra. You don't believe. You believe you'll be in another place, you restore Biafra. You are dreaming. Don't be a hypocrite. If you believe in other prophecies, believe in this one. Thank you. I'm going to talk about a video. I told me I join the program and does. Man come no bow kutucha ya now. Onye ọbụla ga treat we wound ya. Ị ga treat we injury gị. Ma ndị ọbara mgbali elu, high BP. Onye ọbụla aṅụọ ọgwụ ya ma mkwucha now. Even ụfọdụ aṅụọla ọgwụ ha since. Anyị na aṅụ IPOB. Chineke mere m ebere. Anyị na-eme ara na-agba ara. Ofu ihe ka anyị ji eme mmadụ ara. Eziokwu. Hence you hate eziokwu, anyị kwughara ya gbawa ara. Ịchọ ka agwọ gị ara gị, I believe onye eziokwu ara gị ala. Simple. Thank you. And piasa gị ahụ ara gị afọ gị n'ime. With eziokwu. Thank you. So now you have shown Nigerian government that they should free Nnamdi Kanu. How? Standing with IPOB. When you stand with IPOB, you stand with Nnamdi Kanu. Don't be deceived. Nnamdi Kanu is IPOB, cannot be separated. IPOB is Nnamdi Kanu, cannot be separated. We came from different places, but something is holding us together. Different understandings, but one central command. Now you know why they attack the central command. Now you know because we have different understanding, but there is a central command. Now you know why they have they try to implement another command. Why the same thing they did 1967, they created the River State, May 27, 1967, against Biafra, to have division. The same thing, they said, IPOB, what is it called? Faction. IPOB faction, you know? They wanted to present it. The same thing they did to Labour. Faction of Labour. That's how they succeed. They do, but it doesn't work in IPOB. Do you understand? Faction. You know? They want to even have a faction of ESN. Every man was telling, I'm in charge of ESN. The ESN I command, and the communities are in the communities in Biafra land, but ESN Nnamdi Kanu commands are in the bushes in Biafra land. Can you understand? You know, we take note now. We are just like diary. Couple asapere equal asapa kwebon na brain. Wagia. Asape. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Just share. Don't allow them to rest. Basa Ezio, guide the IPOB. Prove to them that there is IPOB. People are collecting money, telling them they are destroying IPOB. They are eating money. Now, you must quote them wrong so that the enemy will, the contractor will go and collect their money. So, well, if you know what they are fighting, you know that they are fighting for their head. Because hence you are in. So if you see them fighting to destroy you, you think, you may even be confused that if they are saboteur, they would have stopped. They cannot stop because those that contacted them are on their neck. Okay, you think they will stop? And go and do what? Stop what? Stop Una Biafra. How do they stop? Are you in war battle? In gun battle? If you are in gun battle, you will not see them. Nigeria will send their army. But you have beaten Nigeria. It's not something battle. They will have to use people around you to fight you in the same manner you are fighting. That's the only thing. Nigerians cannot do this and fight us. No. Because Nigeria is not better to them. So they have to contract people around us to be fighting us. And now, the government is on their neck. They keep fighting. But those they are leading to fight us does not understand that they are the weapon they are using to get money. Because since you say you support them, the government will say they have supporters. They will give them money. They are getting rich out of your stupidity. Do you understand? But why we are saying this is for you to know you have fought a good fight, remaining in IPOB. Is why Nnamdi Kanu is alive. Now ask yourself, had the Kanu have the power to sack the lawyer, sack Chike Dozim? Do you think he has not sacked? He has sacked them since, so he said Chike Dozim is not representing them. Chinasamoli is not representing them. Emafafo is not representing them. Ifaye Jofa is not representing them. I'm not going to deal with them. Us. Expelled. Is your own expelled different from that of Onibe? Is it different from Mucho before? If you are right, you wait until our leader is out. Expel is the expel. And I revoke here. And when did you start here? The same people na handle matter before road direct on te. Amata knows expel. No nya committee go. On handle matter. You know, the ignorance of our people think that now our leader are gonna Hong Kong, Matonya get my point. You are dreaming. This same IPOB leadership recommend people to him. They recommend people. His own is to announce it, to approve it, because there is a leadership he kept. That's why the person that will sign the memo is the head of the head of state, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He don't sign memos for IPOB. He don't sign memos. Memo does not come from the office. Memo comes from the leadership of IPOB, signed by the head of the head of state. And this leadership, Nnamdi Kanu leads them as a whole. But who signs the memo? Mazi Chike Dozim. Now you know. Now you know who Kanunta is fighting. He is fighting the offices that should be presented, that are presented first in the oath of IPOB before the name of Nnamdi Kanu came up. And I will keep reminding our people that I, Dash, and my name will be included. Mazi Maduabuchi, hereby, solemnly, and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra. The oath. No, don't listen to the oath. But the oath did not say, I, under gunpoint. Swear. Did he say? He said, I hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear, was it on gunpoint, to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra. Now ask yourself, are you under oath? No, DOS sold our leader. And you fall from heaven. You did not sell our leader. You that is fighting DOS, you are the one that sold our leader. Because why they kidnap our leader is for DOS to fail. So, it's IPOB to scatter. Hence, you are fighting IPOB. You are part of those that sold him. Because Nigeria cannot succeed if IPOB is strong. So, if you are fighting IPOB, you are also part of those that sold our leader and betray him. You think you collect money is because you say him. What are they afraid of him? IPOB. That's all. Then how do somebody say I must deal with IPOB? I have taken control. I am now sacked the leadership. I am now in charge. You are clapping. Because you are a fool. And you think our brain is so flexible like your own. Okay? So it's not director that you believe. They open a radio for years and I pardon them matter. Because someone I am way about way ban. A man who way ban and went it. A man who any way they meant endurance. Provocations that be a control. Only way ban and went it. A buy or bagara. Right? Oh yeah, but the nigga mewe with any non akumaki win the perseverance. Very, very needed. Persevere. You must persevere, okay? You must endure. I have self-determination. Make the ready. Each one in a move by emotion. Or make the ready. If what I achieve, only Jeba and win it. And I achieve it gets why I went it. No go back a ponaco. As a way for a Biafra to IPOB. Do you understand? Only Jebe, and I a doctor's report. Only Jebe, and a lawyer's report. Only Jebe, and I a date of court. Only Jebe, and I say, I declare war on the lead cast on the legal team around our bag. Everybody already. Only Jebe does not want the governor. Only Jebe does not want the senator. Only Jebe does not declare sit at home. It is civility. I will for Onye Jebe. Or civil. Onye Jebe does not call for referendum. Onye Jebe, you know, autopilot. Oh, when you not gonna brain, get not gonna brain. And my cousin here now again. I stop in primary 4. Oh, God, am I here now? Esheba. Hey, tomorrow is at home. Hey, oh, God, don't you know that Niyobula will contrary? As you are on this lane, you cannot go to here. You are highly prohibited. But you think if freedom fighting is jumping, you don't have base. I'm an armed struggle. I am government in the side. I call for a freedom. Why do IPOB maintain one lane? Self-determination. So that we can have right to call for a freedom. So that we can have right to call for civility. Sit at home. We can have right to go to court. We can have right to assess our leader. We can have right to have lawyers. If you are in armed struggle, you don't have lawyers. You are terrorists. They call you rebels. When Ojukwu was fighting, were they going to court? You will fight on. Do you understand? Go ask Amazonia, can they dictate particular place where their leader is? Particular cell. They don't know. They are in armed struggle. Ask them, does their leader go to court? No. That is armed struggle. If you are in armed struggle, you will not know where Nnamdi Kanu is. He may be in Judge Barrack, or somewhere, right? So that's what they want to use him and push us. If they push you into armed struggle, they will dismantle our leader from that very area, that DSS, and take him to another place. You don't have right to ask them, where is he? Ozekhome will drop you. He can't be a lawyer to you. Right? Terrorist does not have lawyer. A Biafra cannot do so. He will leave you. Now, when they are pushing you into arms, they want you now begin to lose his lawyers. His lawyers will drop. Ask Eberima and his gang. All those people they deceived to be said, have they sent them a single lawyer? No. But why are they shouting? Because they know they are terrorists. They do not have lawyer. And they want to corrupt you that is maintaining your lane. People that cannot maintain a lane. And you think you can jump in. I am on this. I am even in prison. There are people that was convicted. I'm not the same cell. People convicted 21 years. You can't put them in the same cell with somebody with 4 years or 3 years jail. You don't put them together. Somebody with 4 years jail, you go inside the cell, be provoking somebody with 21 years. Somebody will kill somebody one day in that cell. You don't take 5 years to wear life as life imprisonment. They be in one cell. In your rotation, you don't take a waiting trial to be in one cell with a condemned criminal. In your rotation, there is a lane you will follow. You cannot follow the other lane. Also, you cannot come out from this lane. There is a point, there is an option IPOB will pick. Nnamdi Kanu cannot be visited again. Are you aware? And he will be removed from DSS. Are you aware? You don't know. You don't know now. You think you have the right to go to court. If you are the armed soldier, you cannot go to court. You cannot even come to Abuja. Come on, he don't have base, and he's not fighting Nigeria. If he had been fighting Nigeria, immediately he had a case, interrogation in Finland, over a murder he commanded. He gave the order to take place in Enugu, killing a Nigerian citizen. In that manner, Nigeria will put it in that way. They will say, he killed our citizen in your country. Now, hand him over to us. Let us handle the matter. Had he been fighting Nigeria, Nigeria will go to Finland and the man was for Simon ever. When he was undergoing interrogation because of a murder committed in Nigeria. But they ignored it and they went to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu that have no interrogation going on in Kenya. And you said this man is fighting Nigeria. Somebody that was in a Nigeria was in a very better position to take him. Normal proceeding, not extraordinary rendition. Normal extradition. They did not do it. He said only I can understand Nigeria. So that opportunity in Nigeria and but they are looking for China Sangolo. They are looking for a man powerful. We ourselves, we are in the first headquarters. Our pictures are there. Kanu, that picture is not in first headquarters. My video is there, it's playing there. First headquarters are put on the intelligence office. All our pictures are there. Emmanuel Kanu picture was not there. Are you not going Abuja? Is your picture in first headquarters? Then he gave a time on. Right? I'm about here and if I crack, oh, not quack in agent. I will be the quack a core, a quack and a dog. You are Achatra, and I quack. Oh, I quack a draw a wound. Oh, I quack a human who will have a ton of in the mad. I quack agent. The man will more than I cook on Madanaco. Egapuru Eberima, Ngwere, Nasi Ngwere ya bi goche. Ke Biafra ha na-enye gị. Ngwere nwere oche with ogbo ọdụ ya. Ọdụ Ngwere na-ekweghị na ọdụ. Ngwere na-etukwu ọdụ. Ngwere na-enwe oche. Ngwere na-anọ n'elu oche enye ụra. Ka ị gapụrụ sị ya bi goche. Na ga-enye anyị Biafra. But he believe in a prophecy Nnamdi Kanu. He told you this very IPOB I lead will restore Biafra. In Ozekhome, no one also know Biafra. But you believe that his prophecy is happening in Lagos. Now his prophecy is happening. They said they will seize our money. But you don't believe the other prophets that said this very IPOB that I lead will restore Biafra. You don't believe that one. You now say, I will give you. But you believe other prophecies. And Olumpama hypocrisy. Ndị na-like eziokwu nwụkwa ọgwụ ọbara mgbali elu, nwụkwa ọgwụ ọbara mgbali elu, nwụkwa ọgwụ ọbara mgbali elu, ị ga-alakwa n'iyi, ị ga-alakwa n'iyi, ị gbara laa n'iyi. Anyị ji mmadụ n'ala wee ebe anyị na-aga, anyị na-alụ ha na-eme meeting. They are organizing another set of people. You know, just like our people that was addressing religion, how they are saying another set of people. Anyhow, you know, in the name of the same religion, but our people was addressing it properly, right? Yeah, with argument. Argument, prove me wrong, prove me right. How does they recruit? You know, how got your chance? They now recruited negative ones again. Negative ones again. Most of them failed in obedience. They cannot come back in shame, neutrally. They now come into in the name of religion. Their duty is to abuse you. Their duty is to just find something and write and post to make you angry. Not that they are arguing. Not that they are enlightening. No. That is how they do. But there are people that were trying to emancipate our people, not in that manner, but they came, they were recruited, they came, they changed it. Did you understand? They started going attack. It is not so. I'm not going to treat matter all situation, and the couple treated are happy. And those if you want to watch those that don't know us, when we finish a matter, they will be repeating it. Because finish a matter. Now you see that most of the freedom fighters, they claim Tinubu will buy all of them. They will use Dokubo to bring them together to kill them. In another section, another set of war. Are you aware that Dokubo is a contractor that will convince some people that think they have something like weapon? Are you aware? Very soon you see, they'll be catching them. You know, hence you have in contact with Dokubo, you are gone. You are gone now. You are gone. Thank you. Thank you. Mazi Maduabuchi. Now you know. So these are the enlightenment when matter arises to bring it to you from Ogonka to Nka, and there is a one we can be. It will not be sweet. It will not be good to you. You cannot be understanding it. You can maybe get on. When did after that is very one? State by state we reach. That is why I encourage our people to any stage, and you think that stage is like it is coming against you, right? It's just like something like faith now. Here aside in Kanu. If you now take it as personal that your own faith or like they are attacking your ordinal or they are attacking your Christianity, and if you fail, why not the next stage I gave on came did you understand? Now, why do you want to fail? You want to use somebody as a reason that somebody spoke against your faith, right? As a reason. Who are you giving it to? Nnamdi Kanu. And that was the reason why you abandoned him in DSS and left IPOB because you were provoked. You are dreaming. Only Nnamdi Kanu can provoke you. The same way you were called, the same way Mazi was called, everybody was called. Don't try to say, I'm using them as excuse. If I tell Nnamdi Kanu that he did me like this, I have cases. China did not address it properly. Director anakwege akoko. Also, know my. I don't need complaint. All I need is his result. We try no result. Out of Kaya Nina na Biafra land because na 30th May 2017. Welcome Mahana Gwan. Nime Palace. Thank you. Thank you. We move. So that is the issue. The issue is remain where you are. There are people guiding the lines. Our leader said them by the two ways. Your duty is to make sure you maintain the lone line. This, we are moving in a crowd. We are crowd moving. But the road is not too wide like that. That is to say, you don't need to disturb yourself watching your back. That's how it was said. The issue is that as we are marching, you are watching the other man's back. The other man is watching your back. That is how we move. Because if you mistakenly turn back to watch back, you may hit somebody's leg and fall. And when you fall, you know we are marching in multitude. You may be crushed on the ground. Now, you don't need to try to move from one side or this side, no. Our people are protecting them. But eventually, you try to push yourself out. We draw you back. We try to draw you to remain in the line. You say no. You want to go out. Do you know that those people on the by the wayside, yes, by our sides, right, guiding the line, they will open their hands. You fall out. They close it back. Do you know why? We practice democracy. Also, though we are under command and control. But that thing we want Nigeria to do for us, we do it here. We said we don't want to be Nigeria again. What are they supposed to do, Biafrans? To expel us from Nigeria. Right? Through referendum. Or you sack us and say go. That is expelling. That's what IPOB does. We suspend. And we sack. We are practicing it. You are not satisfied with IPOB, we sack you. Or we suspend you. Because you are now kicking against us. Now you go and we did not sack you and put you in jail. We know that you have something good in brain to restore Biafra. Now, it is not working in line with what IPOB have in plan. Now, we now expel you to go and practice it and get us Biafra. But do you know the one funny thing with this? These people who fail to go and practice that thing they want to tell IPOB. Do you know what they will do? They will reverse back fighting IPOB. Now, that is when you will know that they don't have something in their brain. You ask them, that thing you were trying to tell IPOB to do, now you are expelled. Why can't you go and do it? Why do you turn around and fighting IPOB? That means you have no single plan. You want to give us wrong plan. If that your suggestion was positive, why can't you go and use it? Get Biafra. Is Biafra too? If you get Biafra today, you cannot say IPOB agitating again. Biafra is not too. But you cannot go and use it. Ask you go and use your own. George Onibe, use it now. You say you have sense. Use it and get Biafra. Now tell Inami, or you use your idea, get Biafra. Obido, get us Biafra. No way. You will turn around and attack IPOB. Then you don't have plan. That means we did not do mistake expelling you. If somebody will think we do mistake on time, can he show anything that is valid in him? You don't have anything barur in him. Nothing. Somebody that believes in a tweet of somebody, an individual, that such tweet can sack a lead counsel. Ozekhome Atogenga. That thing cannot breach contract. That rubbish reason. And the Terinami grabbed it. Now, when he was IPOB, does he believe that an individual can sack the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu? Now, you see the level of his brain. He is not qualified to be a unit coordinator. Because no Nnamdi Kanu's sibling have power over anything IPOB. They can have power over the family. Now, if Tani Nemi, that was an African rep, can believe such tweet, now who are we? Don't you know we were lost before in his hand because he knew nothing. He knew nothing. Hey, African rep, Apotra country temata nabia, obiana ekuka baby rubber. Ekuko nyawa chaka na bere mama who do onye ihe nke ada. Na-enwe ihe ọma. You can't handle matter. You know we put you there. In a handle in my brain. Something now director go. You try to conclude the matter. I know direct treat the matter. I don't go handle matter. Somebody say, "I'm not handle that just because small position." Matter I can handle. If we better handle matter, state coordinator. State coordinator. Mgbe ahụ na onye aga handle matter. Ya na international Ikechukwu si ala anya. Ya nọkwala chewe onye ọbụla. Na hụrụ matter nọ na your state. Handle ya. Hence na the matter gara na African rep. Na ya nwa aga abatakwa na the matter. But ka onye advice. Ya hazie matter, hazie state ya. O brain hazie state ya. Ka state ya dị mma. Ya bịa kpụzie brain hazie state. John Tani Nemi ma ọ jụrụ ajụ ihe state ya again. Setting confusion, a Confucianist. Did you understand? Thank you. That is the issue. And I can have a hunting. I am going here 2 hours. At least. And our leader must be freed. Don't panic, you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, immediately you maintain IPOB. Job is done. Are you aware? Immediately you maintain IPOB and keep it safe. Because there are people that are giving them report about IPOB strength. International. They have people monitoring us. Nigeria government is working with those they contracted to monitor us. These people are the people monitoring the strength of IPOB, telling them what can happen and what may happen if so thing happen. Now, when they try our strength as they use Kanu last, they now see that nobody can come and they manipulate us. They read your posts. They have agents. Don't say that I don't have friends. Who am I? Only fools will come and tell you, is Eli Mohammed saying this? I can't tell you, Tinubu, he's not saying it. People are foolish. But town village council, you go against him, upon the post to your post. I got money you put against him. Highest or God, you just say no chichi at Tawagan. Bubble it or help side there. Or God, what you know when you put against him. I'm big a put a matter. Gas money had a panama. Emmanuel when he called against them and Namada Bella Guare. Right? Thank you. Now, your post, your reaction, first time they said they took doctors. Why now? Now you saw it. It is still on dragging to allow his personal doctors to visit him. Ozekhome, how can I log in court? Now ask yourself, who are those doctors that Ejimako brought when the matter is still in court? What do they find? Is it a mandamus or what do they call it? I saw a motion for mandamus or again. Right? Now, is it there? I cannot drag to allow his personal doctors, which DSS have no defense. He was there. Their defense was there, presenting feeding. We feed him. We side feeding. And a Goku doctor to visit him to confirm those treatments you have been giving him, to confirm the food you have been giving him. Now, to confirm it is if it is working on his health, to know the kind, that's all. I don't know confident, an idiot, a Fulani idiot who don't know anything. Do you understand? Ask yourself, who approved doctors that Ejimako was going with? When Ozekhome, the lead counsel, are still arguing in court to grant access to doctor, personal doctor. Who are these doctors and who granted it? Where will they go from? Which door will they follow to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? When we are still arguing in court to grant such. Thank you. My audio. Not, maybe Facebook. Is my voice coming out? And people should confirm again. They attack some of our people. Facebook, they will see some, some cannot even share. You try to share, you can never. Okay, thank you. I have confirmed it. It's okay, my brother. Now, you understand. I still go back again. I like argument. Oh yeah, if I come to comment section, if I see your argument, my reply, but I guess you are a fool. We have defeated you. I block you. Now you see how I do. If you have argument, you pick one of the points. There, I will argue you. But if you are a fool, you are stupid. I block all the man you may not get a brain. It can't deeper to lie with argument. It's rubbish. When you see people commenting, whether your own, pick out lies. All I need. Thank you. I come back. But it's one Ejimako purported to be Nnamdi Kanu's siblings lawyer. One Ejimako purported to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's siblings lawyer. I ask you, where is the approvement for you to take Nnamdi Kanu's personal daughter to him when Ozekhome is still fighting in court to grant such, which the ruling will come on July 20? I want to know. So this is your own doctor that can enter easily. What kind of doctor is that? Who are those doctors that you feel they can enter easily? Because the one Ozekhome want to present, they are going through court to grant it. So your own, which court granted it? Which court granted it? Because we saw the argument is still on for his personal daughter to come meet him. One Ejimako purported to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's siblings lawyer. Is that not how you address our Operan and Operan? We return it back to you. Imagine Imagine Hindi. I allow Madu Niyi. I am the governor of Jigapia. I allow Madu Niyi. I want to figure out that I will try Akamba. Why nine on ambassadors? They have killed Giant Talakuku. Koi is actually the one near the area with Giant Talakuku. And as well, Namuya, Konya, Akuri is way. Kubo Giant Talakuku silently. Britain, Kubo Giant Talakuku, Mokoruku. From his search. Was born 1924 and he died in 1959. Chineke mekwere mepere. 1960 now them ka one away go. Then Talakuku 1924 and he died in 1959. O die na eche chete kwe hindi and adekwa mad surprise. Immediately Chineke digbe egwulelu ụwa. Thank you. They killed him. They killed the tiger. Are you not aware? And I went online I say na yana Fruman rog, Fruman buy your kunam, you guys are log. I shall my became about the tiger now. The tiger na kubo no chayango, na reg. And one, I wouldn't ever again, Akubo game one. A man emery, go quit it, let me argue. Again, I can win boss. You die. Ka akụkọ jụta anyị ka nwe ihe ntụ onye ama Igbo nwa ji ọfọ nna ya eko ụlọ akpọ onye ogologo the kid bịazie ka egbo Nnamdi Kanu n'ebe a na-enwudo Ojukwu n'aka. Thank you. Anyị ji mmadụ na when you have Ozekhome addressing the world on what happened, which application do they file? Mandamus. What are they seeking? Access to his personal doctors. Now, the doctors that Ejimako was taking to see Nnamdi Kanu, who granted them access when they are still seeking for access in court? Who granted those ones access? Are they not doctors? Are they doctors at all? Or are they not doctors? People should clear me. I am confused. I don't know what happened. Who granted these two doctors Ejimako was going with? He boasted of. When the lead counsel is he arguing on that in court that will be ruled on July 20. Anyị makwa ihe na egoro lawyer akwụkwọ na anya amaghị ihe. Ọ gị na-abịa edere ndị na-ere ahịa receipt. Ọ gị na-etekiri ha stock. Ọ gị na-echekiri ngwa ahịa ego ologo. Ndị a na-aga school na-arụ kapịnta. Ọ ha na-eme estimate osisi a ga-eji aka ụlọ gị ma ntu ma zinc. Ọ ma akwụkwọ pụta na-arụ kapịnta. Ha ga-echeki blọkụ ga-ezu ụlọ gị ndị mesina na-agaghị school. Ihe a field ya mekanik agaghị akwụkwọ atụkacha injin ịnọ ebe a ya kọpụlọ complete sachachia ụkwa na ọ na-eluzi ya na-elele boshi luzu pe ọgbasado ya otu anyị na-eshi nri ka ya nwa ga-eshi akọpụlụ igwe. Ilelecha ndị dị otu a ma sayentist Nnamdi Kanu chịkọtara ọnụ gasị mere lọya ebịa lele ọkpara nna anyị mee ya adreesị anyhow isi m na-ewu lọya ebe lọya Eliza. Thank you, my brother. You are welcome. We are holding them down in truth and in honesty. We don't have gun. If we have gun, what are we doing here? Do you think we are in exile? We declare armed struggle on Facebook. Armed struggle is we sack. How do you sack? You got martial, not sacking. You have gun, you got martial. Or send him to guard room. You got martial in armed struggle. Only in self-determination they suspend or expel. So how come those that declare armed struggle they suspend? They call for sit at home. What is your business, the person that is holding gun? Can you see Nigerian army leading civil servants in a protest with their gun? It is no. Only civilians can lead civilians. People with the arms, you see them, sit at home 5 days coming and say you are a fool. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. Don't you know? You don't know anything. We are still going to Abuja. Seeing in Nnamdi because we are not in armed struggle. We still have honorable lawyers representing us because we are not in armed struggle. We are not terrorists. If we are terrorists, we will not have lawyers. So, but that is, if you go to comment section or some posts of idiots, people that declare armed struggle, do you know what they say? I declare war on the legal team. I say you are a fool. Your voice should be disappeared from media. The sound of your voice should be gone. The sound of guns and bullets. That will be the sound. The sound Hope Uzodimma will hear. Not that we are warning Hope Uzodimma, somebody that declared armed struggle. We are warning taxes from Brig. You are an idiot. Oga, if you are with the gun, you don't need to waste time. Take your gun to your enemy. It's only IPOB that is on self-determination. In self-determination, we are using press release. We are using enlightenment. argument. We are using Twitter, we are using broadcast, we are using posts. Because we don't have gun. Why is it that people say they declare armed struggle, they declare government in Israel, they will be listening? Hey, he said you have date of court. We are calling for sit at home. Okay, you don't have business with this. You don't have business with this. Somebody that declare armed struggle will make a tweet and put it, Biafra referendum. Okay, if you put Biafra referendum in your tweet, somebody that declare armed struggle, you are an idiot. You have run out of the lane of referendum. Referendum can only be demanded by those seeking for their freedom under self-determination. Ambazonia does not call for referendum. Are you aware? Referendum, people that are fighting. Some people tell you, the day ASN was launched, IPOB going to answer, I say, the same mentality of the government is what you have. And you think you are with us. So what Nigeria thought is what you are thinking. Then how do you come closer to us? Is it not to learn? Then instead of you to learn, you are now telling us what Nigeria was thinking. And what Nigeria is thinking. We are now into armed struggle. But you don't know the brain Nnamdi Kanu used there. And are you aware he went to ICC before coming? To announce it. Now you ask yourself, in IPOB family meeting, does ESN come there? The answer is no. Then why are you so foolish? Who will allow you to come with a gun in their compound to do meeting? Like we are doing in the houses of Biafrans. IPOB family meeting. Who will allow you? Even IPOB volunteers, they don't have gun. They just be around our meeting, just to be working on information. They don't have gun. He said they declare armed struggle. But we gather in a meeting. If we declare armed struggle, we will not be meeting again in that way. We will be in the bushes and they will go after Nigeria. You will not see our press releases. You will not see us protest. What are we doing on protest? What am I doing here if we are in armed struggle? Get me here. What am I doing here if we have gun? Doing broadcast for what? Somebody that have gun. If you see a Berimagan, the autopilot, we are in a joint broadcast. I say, look at a bunch of idiots. You don't even know your pronunciation. Your declaration, you don't even know your declaration. You don't know it. You pronounce it. You declare it. You don't know. You think you can be dancing the same tune with IPOB. When you shifted, I will address you and tell you where you are. You still move ahead. I tell you your position. You want to touch it. We tell you no. You are polluted to do this. God told it to David. You cannot build the also temple for me. No. Hey, the blood of Olia. That is a man after God's heart. Isn't it? But he cannot build temple now. His hands are stained. But he's a man after God's heart. Can you understand? He's out of the track of building temple. Thank you. Now, you see why we are avoiding Simon and the autopilot from the area of Nnamdi Kanu. They have danced out of the tune of Nnamdi Kanu, and they should not come closer to the activities of Nnamdi Kanu because our activities are well calculated. We never shifted. All the efforts of the enemy is to shift us from our stand of self-determination so that they can present it to the world that we have shifted. And thereby you will start afresh. Are you aware? Your agitation start afresh. Because you have jumped another tune. You will now start afresh. But this self-determination, we have gone too far. Until you start reasoning what they want to do to you, you will never know where IPOB is going. Nigeria want to shift you. They killed us in National High School. We refuse to retaliate. They have been killing us. We never retaliate. And they want to use autopilot to shift you from where you have been avoiding. Even when they massacred you, you avoided it. Reaching to when Nigeria committed extraordinary rendition is when you want to shift. Hey, they are cowards, so that we go to Abuja, stood with our leader, shoulder to shoulder in court. Those that called you cowards, They are in Biafra land killing Biafrans. Who is the coward? People that cannot approach Abuja. Or those that went to Abuja. Who is the coward? But your brain, you didn't reason so. That these people that took risk will go to Abuja every day, that even attract the presence of Nigerian security agencies, that if these people are holding gun, they will be run everywhere. Now, but people that hold gun, they cannot move to Abuja. They only go Biafra and they kill people on Monday. But we go to court, they are here declaring sit at home. And who is the coward? Thank you. Actually, I analyze. But here, I come into her. When they try plaster. I'll pay. I will pay. Ụfọdụ ji phone na-ego ya ugbu a ka ụmụ ya hapụ enu ya. Tinye ya na loudspeaker. Ị na-atụrụ ụmụ gas, you used to lie to them. Put it on loudspeaker, let your children hear analysis. Allow your children to hear. Maka na him ga na-arụ mgbe Biafra abịara. Ụmụaka ndị amụ na ala bekee. Chukwu emebere m. Ndị amụta ha nwebere bekee m ga na-asụrụ ha. Gwa ha otu anyị si gba mbọ a ka ha defend anyị mpa ha gbatara na mbọ. Ha lọta ha ala. Onye m na-arụ ị na-aga place to place na-agwa ụmụaka anyị ihe. Ka ha hapụ misuse Biafra. Maka ọrụ dịkwara anyị. Ido ndị anya ha misuse ihe anyị tara ahụ ya. Maka ịhapụ ndị ahụ misuse ihe. Anọdụ ọrụkwa. Iche na ọrụ agụla mgbe ị wetara Biafra bịa bido protect ihe tara ahụ ya. Ịhazi brain ndị mmadụ maka misuse ahụhụ anyị tara afụfụ anụwa. Ma ị ga-adị ha hala n'iyi. Ala ike anya n'iyi. Right? Ọhịa ka m ga na-arụ ma Biafra a na-ezukwa n'ike. Ha ebe onye bi ka ọ na-agwachi ihe hapụ ebe a ndị ala ya n'iyi. Ibe aka n'isi. Esi na Nigeria kakwa mma. Thank you. Anyị na-edo ha anya o. Ịma ụfọdụ na-eche na m akwụsịla. Mkwukwe ege na asị ọ ka na-ekwukwe ebe ahụ. Because you are a liar. A liar. Declare armed struggle. They now came. They said no election. But Nnamdi Kanu is calling for referendum. Referendum is political solution. Referendum is democratic process. And these people are against political solution. They are against democratic process. By saying no election. And then Nnamdi Kanu is demanding for referendum, which is by voting. Did you understand? Now, they are now fighting against Nnamdi Kanu's, what is it called? Agenda. Now, in other hands, they now brought the picture of Nnamdi Kanu and put it on a poster. Listen, they now say, no election in Biafra land, you free Nnamdi Kanu. Do you see the instigation? And you come again, they now ask it, Biafra referendum. They put the picture of Ojukwu and Effiong. Do you know they are wrong? I analyzed this picture. You know, some of you, our people don't know that they have no right to bring the picture of Nnamdi Kanu. One, they are in armed struggle. They did not discuss it within Nnamdi Kanu. But ignorant people will say Nnamdi Kanu, they will say he's fighting to free Nnamdi Kanu. It is a lie. You mentioned no election, and then Nnamdi Kanu called for referendum. Therefore, in a post where you send the election, the picture of Nnamdi Kanu should not come closer. You want to blackmail him. He cannot be a double standard man, calling for referendum and fighting election. Thank you. Do you understand? Now, what do you want to do? You want Nnamdi Kanu to be counted in whatever they destroy. Do you understand? Do you see the instigation? They will now bring the picture, that poster and say, it was Nnamdi Kanu. Look at him on the picture. They say no election. When Fulani APC have plotted those that will snatch pilot bus, and what you would have been hearing from the news, IPOB ESN, they snatch pilot bus in Agbata, IPOB ESN, Unit 4 in Aba, they snatch pilot bus, IPOB ESN in Delta, they kill 300 people, snatch pilot bus, IPOB ESN in Ekulobia, they snatch pilot bus. That's what you would have been hearing. And do you know what will happen to IPOB family members? communities in Biafra land will go after them, go to their house, break it down, pursue them from the Biafra land, burn down their properties, declared unwanted, that they destroy P2B from being a president, and the P2B is the one that's supposed to free Nnamdi Kanu. We would have ended up in Biafra land. No IPOB would be in Biafra land. Had the no election worked. I told our people then, I actually go also me no election. I actually no son the Igbo potassium August was P2B. Akuka unu kuka shop oge mehiri ne gba okochop oge. But when we were fighting it to further my line. Now the next people you see are the Ebelima. They will take over, deciding who will die and who will live. By then our land will be destroyed. They will start killing people. Start killing people. Start killing people. By then IPOB have run away and left the land. Do you now see the plan? Thank you. And today, immediately they fell, they declare exile to be active because people want to confront them with, where is the Biafra you promised us? Where is the 150 days? Where is the no election? These 3 things did not work. Now to convince them, he come up with update, Biafra in exile. This idiot, they now hook on this one. They now forgot 150 days. They forgot no election. Do you understand? They did not ask him, Monday at home did not free Nnamdi Kanu. They forgot it. They will come now, government in exile. When you want to monitor children's brain, just like, is it 1 Corinthians or 2 Corinthians, he said, they are being fed with the milk, not matured meat, because they are infants. They don't eat matured meat. Milk. 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Right? Later Paul who did the Corinthian. I call later. What I am a girl? And later. Later the Corinthian camp. Later the Corinthian camp. Later the Ephesus. Later the Thessalonica. Everybody knows that Muslim now. Honey never talk. Most of them will talk. Honey knows that Muslim. But I can go Paul there. I can convince Munda. See that they will be very Corinthian, Thessalonica, Ephesus. But they are now 90% Muslim in Turkey. So later Paul they make Hajj area. They couldn't stood against the Islamic. They have been overrun in Turkey. Now Muslims. And the same book will also make us to repent. Something Paul wrote to them for years. He couldn't hold them to remain. They now fell. They are now Muslims in Kenya, in Turkey. Yes, now when they will remember the warship and fighter jet, when they will remember it, has he not presented government in exile to them? You know, the pattern Ebelima is using for them is the pattern of Nigerian politicians. When they present this one, it failed, they will show you a new one. You'll be dancing because you don't have sense. There are things you ask. The leadership, they are there, they ask them the kind of question. They ask him question there. What about this one? What about this one? What about this one? He responds because our question will go to the leadership, not direct or direct. So when they are getting questions from us, they will be replying to direct. But these people don't have sense. They never ask, Oga, 150 days. You told us in November 2022 that IPOB, they will keep attacking Simon ever. But they don't know how Biafra is coming in 2023. I will not talk to them again. But they will be surprised when Biafra will come. Yeah, I will mind the game. Do you understand? After all these things, 150 days over. But tomorrow you hear some people, 5 days sit at home coming, lockdown, they are panicking. to be enticing people. Just to be enticing people, making them happy. And that is why we are here, to analyze even the food they ate. We analyze it inside their belly. We will continue to push. We will also continue to remind those that are jumping, who don't know what they are doing, because we know what we are doing. We are now right. Now, do you know, can you know that, now you know that DOS is final. Kanu made a tweet and sacked them. DOS make a gave a press release and told you they remains the lead counsel. Now, after all, who win? Were they sacked? No. Are they not there? Is Ozekhome not Nnamdi Kanu lead counsel till tomorrow? He is. Now, who is now the highest? DOS. Will you still follow Kanu? Yes, because you are bona fide hater of Nnamdi Kanu. You were born to do so. That's why you can follow Kanu. If you follow Kanu, you are a real enemy of Nnamdi Kanu. Because he has been deceiving you. He destroyed Talinemi. He destroyed one Ejimako. Right? Now, Autopilot was rejoicing over a tweet from one idiot expelled in Germany, IPOB. Right? Now, IPOB gave press release. IPOB leadership gave a memo, published a memo that they remains our lead counsel. Now, on the 20th of June, they represented Nnamdi Kanu. So, who won? Kanu today will try on again. Come on, no here. Please, I am near 2 hours plus. That's something minutes. I have Kogonia. And we'll be rounding it up here. Our people must continue to maintain the line. There is no excuse for Nnamdi Kanu, and he will not accept the excuse. Don't tell him Autopilot deceived you. He does not listen to such nonsense. Don't tell him some people was attacking Christianity. That's why I left. You are a dreamer. The director will not listen to you. They were attacking my religion, my Judaism. I dropped. They were attacking my ordinala and the men. So director, that's why I dropped. I love you, but you know now somebody was attacking my religion, my belief, my faith. That's why I dropped. You are dreaming. Do you know that the way Chinasemoru address us on radio, that's why director, that's why I left. I love you. You are dreaming. I don't understand that stage, that time, director. That's why, if not, I love you. So, but that's why I wasn't there. You are a fool. Because you are just at his graveyard talking. So you left him to die. You went to graveyard. You are talking. Forgive me. I abandoned you in DSS. So, and I left IPOB so that you will die. Oh God, there is no room for excuse. Maintain the line. Remain in the line. You cannot fight alongside Nnamdi Kanu outside this line. Do you understand? Thank you. And on this note, we are bringing the program to an end. May Chukwu Abiyama continue to protect our people, guide them, provide for them. The most thing needed this time around is His favor upon our people. In every angle, they are looking for your help. You know, the enemy have occupied our land. They scattered us all over the world. You have been assisting us. You have been our ambassadors in different parts of the world. And you know that our people have been asking for many things. Some go for asylum. Some go for many things. Some are looking for jobs. Some want a house to stay. So many things, Chukwu Abiama. The most needed now is your favor upon them, because your favor will be sustaining them until Biafra come. Those that are angry with them, the white people, the foreigners, when they pay them salary, they will be looking them somehow in order to see if they commit any offense, to put them in jail or to deport them. Only your favor, Chukwu Abiama, will make them to start loving our people more and more. And that favor, we witness it in the Bible, Genesis, when it was following Joseph to the house of Potiphar. In a strange land, he was highly favored. And that the same favor took him to the house of Pharaoh, and he was highly favored. And these places are strange land, and our people are in strange lands. And this same favor we ask upon them, that in the end, Chukwu Okike Abiama, you alone be glorified. Bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with more protections and free him from that very dungeon. You can use any other method to punish Nigeria. We have seen this very method, and it have yielded fruit. Another method can be used while you free Nnamdi Kanu, Chukwu Okike Abiama. It is in your hand to do this. Men have tried, women have tried, people have boasted, but IPOB relies on D. Nnamdi Kanu relies on D. People ask us to allow them to go, we allow them to go, and we keep relying on D. And they have done marvelously well to us, positively, and we are here believing that in a short while you will finish this battle and put our enemies in shame. In your name, Chi, Uku, Okike, Abia, Amara, Pro, Ime, Ihenile, we have prayed. He said, thank you. Thank you. I am the me. You can't remember the hour prepare a Chinese before him. He said, thank you. Thank you. Dagozi. Thank you. From me, fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi, and from here, our homeland radio Biafra, here in Biafra land. It is good evening. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon to some of you, according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's live broadcast right here from our homeland Radio Biafra, here in Biafra land, where I am broadcasting from.